After the first day of building the bicycle garage, we woke up to snow falling on the last day of April. Just a little drizzle, but the temperatures were just at freezing. And over the course of the morning, we got everything from super little tiny flakes to big, fat, fluffy flakes. And so I knew that this morning was going to be a little chilly to work outside and that we'd have to bundle up. But it was so peaceful just kind of taking the morning to myself to connect to my body. I saw a little rabbit out the window and I knew it was going to be a lucky day. And I thought, well, if he can go around and forage and enjoy the outdoors, maybe I can too. So I stepped outside and just watched my little bunny friend hop away, watched the snow fall for a little longer and enjoyed the beauty and imagined what it might be like to live here during winter where the snow is not only coming from the sky but covering the ground. So a little later it warmed up to almost 40 degrees and we decided to get started on day 2 of the building project. So this is where we left off. We had posts, we had the readiness for the floor, and we just kind of got to it. We had some hostas that were planted at the back of the house, and so we ended up digging those up so that we could move them so they wouldn't be under the floorboards of the little garage. We cut all the boards that we needed for the floor joists and hung those all up. Finished framing out the floor and just kind of got going. I mean, we were bundled up and it was certainly a little bit of a chilly day to be outside, but when you're moving around and you're lifting things and your mind is busy, your hands are busy, you stay relatively warm. We got to, I got a little bit more practice on the chop saw today. God bless Tomas. I'm sure he would be doing this a lot faster if he were working on this project by himself. But not only do I insist on, quote unquote, helping, but also he's really patient with me and he likes to show me new things, kind of help me understand what it is that we're working on, how all the tools work. Eventually, I would like to be able to do a project like this, not alone, but to kind of be able to know how to build the dream. I gave him the idea and then he looked at it and was like, I think I know how to do this, So he's been really patient and kind, teaching me everything I need to know. Like I said, anybody else would have cut all the boards that we needed in 20 minutes, but it took me 10 or 15 just to make one cut so that he could show me, what to do and how to use everything. So in any case, we had a lot of fun working on it and I finally got to watch the sawdust fly and we got everything we needed to get done. Once we got everything cut, we started hanging the little floor joist hangers. So those attached to that substrate that we had put up against the house and the other board that we attached to the posts. And we just started hanging the joists in place. It was kind of cool to see how this worked. I've seen floor joists from underneath finished houses when I've been in basements of houses I've lived in or owned. But it was really cool to kind of see how everything works, how everything gets put together, how buildings are constructed. I mean, basically the little garage that we're building is similar to any house. By the afternoon, it was pretty warm. We'd had a really fun day. By the time we were finishing up our project, the sun was fully out. We had taken a few layers off and just kind of enjoyed the joy of being outdoors and got to do a little monkey bar swinging on our rafters for the roof. We did get all of the floor joists put into place. So this is us just putting the last couple on while the sun was shining. It was absolutely glorious outside. I mean, it's still chilly, but the sun helped a lot. It kind of restored our peace. And then we kind of thought, okay, we've gotten enough done for today. So here's where we are. We have all the framing basically in place to have a building. It's ready for a roof. It's ready for walls. It's ready for a floor, which is really exciting. And by the time we were totally finished for the day, it was above 60. It was amazing. And then it was time for yoga. And I did that with my friends. And it was time for a good night's sleep.